What type of programs do you offer for your clients? Like as far as if they want your coaching, they want you as their mentor. What type of programs do you offer?
Yeah, so I have, it depends. I have like 4-week programs where we sit down and, like I said, we go over different action steps, different goals that they want to accomplish, and I'll tell them, like, we sit down, we get an action plan together, actionable steps. Hey, do this, do it in the third. We're gonna check in each and every week for an hour, maybe two, if you need the extra help. And I sit there and I'm basically an accountability partner, making sure that they're guiding to, steps that and the results that they're looking for now. And it's so much you can do in 4 weeks. So I also expanded it to a couple months or maybe even 12 months as well. It all depends on what the person is looking for. But with the programs, I do things like this, like one-on-one sessions where we just talk, communicate, just give them somebody an ear to listen to, and also just give them advice on different things. So that's some of the programs that I have. It's broken down into different sections. And I also have a 30-day self-journal that sits there and asks you questions to understand yourself and understand your deeper feelings and things like that. So I also give those that during the time of our coaching program as well.
Okay. So how would I find you, if I want to go ahead and get it signed up?
Yeah.
How would I do that?
Yeah, so you can go to the mindsetsshifter.org and have a list of all of my stuff as well up there. It's also integrated with my motivational speaking. So if you ever need anyone to speak to, the youth or organizations or early career individuals, like I said, I'm here to help out as much as I can with that as well. So
okay. So let's talk about that a little bit, if you don't mind, man.
Yeah.
Like you want to go into more of a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Now, what sector are you focused on though? Like the demographics, as far as you want to go. It don't really matter, or you just like, I want to focus more like the business aspect, or more the youth, or more like.
Yeah. So I want to touch each and every level. But I really want to focus on the youth. I want to focus on early career people, because I want them to know that if they believe in themselves, man, they can accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? And I just want them to be able to understand that, like, if they are their best to get there, man, that they can do anything. So that's one of the things why I preach for the early career. The early career, man, a lot of early career individuals, they there, but they don't feel like they belong in the room. And I try to get them that encouragement to know that any room that you step in, own that room. So it's a different couple avenues that I want to reach. So
back to what we were speaking of before we got a little interrupted. You were saying you want to focus on all demographics.
Yeah.
You want to touch every community. Every age group. Now, so have you had any events that you?
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I actually have an event coming up for a summer, panels and speaking engagements as well.
That's dope, man. That's that'll be moving, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I just started this about a couple weeks ago, man. Cause I'm always giving game, always being motivational and helping family, friends. So I was like, you know what? Why not try to expand this and give it to the world, man? And maybe I can impact somebody. And just
you already are.
Appreciate that, boss. And just trying to feed into them, man, the things that I always wanted growing up, and just try to change their mindset, make that mindset shift.
Yeah. Yo, Key, so how old are you, man?
I'm 25, man. 25. Yeah, I'm 25, man.
His young brother here is 25 with these, mountaintop goals that he's already knocking out the way. So that's just super, super insightful to know, man, because there is really no time frame or anything. Yeah. I'm 29, I'll be 30 this year.
Yeah.
I've started my entrepreneur journey 3 years ago, 27, man. A lot of it was me trying to become a pro athlete. Yeah. Going through that whole transition, man, and thank God, like, the people I surround myself.
That's big.
It's big, because a lot of them are entrepreneurs and business owners, and, I see them doing a lot of networking. Yeah. And essentially, man, even if in the time of them going through their journey, I'm still, like, able to soak in how they're navigating. And then once I'm able to transition away from that athlete mindset it's like, okay, like, it's already in you.
Yeah.
You know, it's already in you. So that's super beneficial to know. As a, you know, we probably have different age groups on here, man. And if you're young and you may think you don't know what you're doing, you may think you don't know anything right now.
Right.
But you're good.
Yeah.
This guy's 25, man. He's telling us what he's doing and what he's going to do and how he's going to do it.
Yeah. And the thing about it, man, is that, like, some of our stories are similar, man. So that's why I try to give back, because there's people out there that grew up, you know, in a single parent home, man. There's people that grew up in low financial means, you know, and they feel like the only way out is just taking a route of destruction, you know what I'm saying? So if I can do it, man, anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm no different from them, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to give and preach my word to them, man, because like I said, I want to let my light shine, you know what I'm saying, and show them that it's possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody up here asked, man, maybe you can answer this as well. Where do you get your energy to do what you do? So I don't know if you want to tackle that first, or I'll tackle that.
Go ahead, you can tackle that first, man.
Where do I get my energy from? First and foremost, I want, you know, God and everything, and guided my steps, but also my family. You know, my family means a lot to me, man. And when everything that I'm doing is for my last name, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to build that legacy. So when it's all said and done, you know, that last name is in high rankings, man. And my cousins and family and brothers and sisters can take on, you know, the route that I did and the legacy that I left, you know, and make it better, you know. So I just want to be a role model and inspire everyone around me. So I think that's why I get the energy from just seeing people smile, seeing people happy, seeing people coming up to me, man, like, yo, man, like, cause you did this, man, it changed my life, or you know, you make me believe in myself more. So that's where I get my energy from.
Yeah.
So
that's super great too. It's like, number one for me, it is my family.
Yeah.
You know, and it's my family, and then it's my future.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and that's a lot of things I can say that I want.
Right.
But out of everyone, you may not know what you want.
Yeah.
But one thing you do know is what you don't want.
Yeah.
you
Right.
know what you don't want, man. And the only way you're not going to live that is if you do what you need to do to make sure that don't happen.
Right. Yeah. So that's definitely true, man. Like I said, a lot of people. That's where you get the energy from too, man. Is the future, man. Because we know what we want, man. Like, you know, like, man, you can see yourself 5 to 10 years from now, and it's like, man, that's what I want to be. Yeah. And I know in order to get there, I have to start working now. So that's where you get that energy from, man. So I love it, man.
Man, and energy is super important. Like, it may just be a word, but energy is also a feel. You know, like, you may not have energy. You're not gonna have, because energy is recycled. Yeah. Right. So if you go to a place that doesn't produce high frequencies, or you don't have a lot of energy flowing through it, you're not going to be energized. Yeah. You know, you can't put a dead battery into something and think it's going to work.
Right, exactly.
You're going to go buy new batteries, right? Yep. And you put those new batteries in something, or you're going to recharge those batteries. Yeah. And the way you recharge your battery is basically, you know, listening to things that's feeding your mind. You know, being around people that inspire you, or people that you inspire to be like, or possesses some of the things that you want. You know, like, if you want these materialistic things, you can go see a stranger, man, and you can ask them a question. They're going to be willing to talk to you. You know, like, one thing I've learned as being an entrepreneur, people love to talk. Yeah. And they love to talk about themselves. So, man, if you talk to someone and you genuinely connect with them, and, you know, you tell them who you are and give them a little bit of backstory about what you want to do, people would love to kind of be a part of that. Yeah. And that's what you're doing now. Is like, I want to be a part of as many lives as possible to reach those goals. And essentially, that's like our purpose. Yeah. You know, because we know we may not be in these top spots right now, but we know where we're headed. Yeah. And it's clear as day. Like, I know this is where I'm going to be. Like, I don't have no doubt about it. Right.
And I know I'm built for greatness, man. And like you said, I want to touch on your circle, man, who you surround yourself with, man, because I think it was something that I had read. It was like, man, you put a snake inside of a box, man, it's only going to grow as big as the tank. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's going. You know what I'm saying? So if you take yourself out of that and put yourself into a bigger circle, when I mean bigger circle, I mean people that are much more intelligent on the subject, someone that's pushing you to your goals. Everyone's chasing a goal, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we staying stagnant or complacent. You start to grow, you know what I'm saying? Because exposure leads to expansion, man. So once you start seeing different things, man, you like, oh man, I need to start doing this in my daily days, you know what I'm saying? I need to start doing this because you're picking up game as you're going on your journey, man, you know what I'm saying? So that's something why it's like, I got to keep my circle close, man. I keep everybody that's around me. They have to bring value, man. It's like if you pulling me down, man, or if you doing something that you was doing 15 years ago, man, we older now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we chasing something over here. You know what I'm saying? So if you on that type of level, man, like that's the type of people I want. People that want to win, man. People that got something going for themselves and not just trying to do the same thing.
Takers.
Yeah, action takers.
I'm a doer. Like, we're doers, man. We're not here talking about it. We're doing it.
Being about it.
That's the most important. Like, and again, to come back to the energy question is, there's gonna be times where you try, right? You're gonna try, and it's not gonna happen. Yeah. You know, and then you're gonna try again, and then you're gonna be like, nah, I'm okay. Then you say, you know what? I'm gonna give it one last shot. Yeah. And you're gonna fail again.
Yeah.
You're gonna bump your head again.
Yep.
And then, man, usually it's like, okay. In those periods, in those times that you're trying, when you're understanding, when you're actually revisiting what steps you took to try to make that happen, and you reevaluate what you can do differently, and then you actually put yourself around someone that has done it, and you try it their way, and then you succeed, and then you're like, okay, like this is what I need to do. So that's the number one reason why you want to make sure you're around people that doing things that's winning, and everybody's not going to always tell you that it's going to be glitters and gold. There's going to be times where you're just like nothing is going to happen. You know? And I've been there, man. And I continues to go through that on this journey, man. And one of the questions somebody asks is, how do you limit setbacks that happens over and over again? And I don't know if you want to tackle that or. I think that's what we just spoke about just now. Is the systems. You have a system, and as long as you follow your system, that's why a lot of people say, I have a proven system. That system, man, like if you look at anything, any corporation, any big business, you go into work, or you go get a new job, what's the first thing they do? They train you. They give you their employee handbook. You learn about the business. They train you. Then they put you with someone that knows what you're going to be doing, but they already did it. So they give you a hands-on training, and then they put you into production. That's their system. They know that system works. So as long as you have systems, then you're gonna kind of limit those setbacks. Those gonna kind of limit those repetitive failures. And when I speak on setbacks, I always tell people it's gonna happen. But you always know the cliche saying, minor setback for a major comeback, man. I think everybody always hear that. But I always tell people, man, the way you perceive that setback will either make or break you, man. If you look at the setback of like, man, why this keep happening to me, man? I can't keep doing this. But if you look at it like, oh, I see why this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I maybe need to do better in this, or I maybe need to attack it from this type of angle, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm built for this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I take on all my things. Like, when things get tough and things get hard, I'm like, I'm built for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't have a testimony without a test, man. So setbacks are only tests on your journey. So that way, your setback is something that you can send back to people like, yo, man, this is what, I'm going through. I went through this, blah, 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 blah. This is how I accept it. You know what I'm saying? So on setbacks, man, take ownership on your setbacks, take notes on your setbacks, and be able to evaluate and be able to give that game to others, and it won't be a setback. You know what I'm saying? It's more so a lesson learned. It's always a lesson learned. Everything is a lesson learned. And when you reevaluate it, you can kind of pinpoint why you're going through this lesson. And a lot of it, like, man, I tell this to my friends all the time, like, we live life in a loop, right? And so, like, the loop, man, like, you never really want to go through the same problem every year. And I'll say the loop is a repetitive yearly cycle. So if you go through 1 year, right, you go through these problems, right? And then you go to the next year, you go through the same problem. Then you go in the next year, you got the same problems again. And if you never reevaluate why you went to those problems that first year, you're going to keep going through them. And then if you really be accountable, like you said, like, okay, it's not a life thing, it's a me thing. And once you understand that or understand that, I have a friend, Joey Legale, he always uses the word understand. It's because you know within yourself that this is something that has to do with me. And a lot of people kind of say it's life, but it's a me thing. It's always a me thing, and that's why I think when you're able to conquer your mind and be able to be strong within your mind, you can understand and be more conscious of why things are happening the way they do. Yeah. And it's always you. It's always me. It's always the things that I'm doing to, like, your results is basically results of your action. Right. So whatever you're doing to get those results is like no one's doing it to you. So like you're doing it yourself. So man, once you really understand that, you'll be able to get super far into whatever it is you're chasing, man. You can be trying to do something super simple, super minimum, whatever it is, man. Just first tackle your mind, and that's why we have this guy here, Mr. Keyshawn, to help you with that.
Feed your mind, yes sir.
Because it's important, man. It's important. We don't talk about it a lot, but especially in business, man, a lot of the successful business owners or entrepreneurs. Man, their minds is what they talk about first, dog. Yeah, man, you tackle yourself bad, you will be able to tackle anything else outside of that. And like I said, the thing that I always try to preach to individuals, man, is that stop playing the victim. And that's something I tell my clients, man. Like growing up, even for myself, man, growing up, I used to always be like, yeah, man, I'm not this because I'm not where I'm at because of this, or you know what I'm saying. I come from the trenches. I come from the struggle, man. So I can't be this. You know what I'm saying. So until I started changing that mind, like you know what, like what can I do? What can I control to help me? You know what I'm saying, get to where I want to go. So I had to get like laser focused, man, and start understanding things different and taking out I'm not here because of that or because you're making excuses, man. You know what I'm saying, and with excuses and you playing a victim, you're never gonna get nowhere. You know, so until you start to take accountability and start game planning, like I always say, man, going back to the drawing board. And like I said, it's not going to work the first time. You know what I'm saying? Jordan got cut, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So if Jordan could get cut, man, and wind up being one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, to ever do it, like you can do the same thing when it comes to life, man. Just tackle it, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We know it's not the easiest task. Man. We just speaking it. And it sounds good. Yeah. You know, it sounds good. Like, we know that, man. But it's really down to just taking those consistent actions. Yes. And actually being able to communicate and network. Yeah. Man, and listen. That's so important, man. That's how I met you. Yeah, networking, man. That's how we met. We know each other. You're right. He was a stranger at one point. Yeah, yep. And people, like, we're super big on, like, the trust factor, which I understand. But in a sense, man, you got to be able to at least have that ability to connect and speak with other people, because you never know who you're talking to. You never know, man. You never know your impact. And that's why I love what I do, man. Like, because it's some people, man, that I speak to, and it's like, man, yo, thank you for that. You know, thank you for helping me with this. And it's people that like that speak, and it helps me understand some things, you know, because I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm still growing. I'm still learning things. So on my journey of learning, I learn things from everyone, man. I take certain things like for instance, the marketing. Like I reached out to you for the marketing, man, and you gave me the game of the marketing. You know what I'm saying? So it's about like saying like learning and knowing that like you don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? But you can learn, and so it's come with the aspect of being humble as well. I guess you could say, you know. So I think that's the biggest thing, man. And like I said, I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everything that you do, man, and helping me out with the marketing skills and stuff like that. So man, likewise, brother, man, you helped me get through so many things. I just mentally going through Instagram, just speaking to you, man. You send me those texts, you know, like, yo, what's up with you? How you feeling today? Yeah. You know, you send me a text, yo, we're gonna have a great day. We're gonna crush this week. Oh, you know, you send those reminders, man, which is super. I'm super grateful for that, man, because there could be a time I'm just like, man, I don't know what's going on. And then I get a text like, dog, all right, let me get up, Key. I'm up, I'm on it. That's the thing, and vice versa, man. Like I said, like if we both up, man, we both each other crutches, man. You know what I'm saying? If you lack, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be for, you know, everyone, man. And when times get hard, you know, like, man, let me reach out to my bro, man. And even I ain't got to be on business. It can just, I need somebody to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody just to talk to, man. And that's one of the things while I'm here, man. That's why I love what I do, man. So this is amazing, man. For sure, man. So we're gonna go here and kind of conclude it. We don't want to talk your ears off, man. So first and foremost, man, we want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to actually sit here and listen. And we hope you got some very insightful information from the two of us.
Yeah.
So Keyshawn, man, I know you have the nonprofit, you have the vending machine,
Yeah.
you have the mindset shifter. So let's say someone, they want to figure out something like how to start a vending machine business or how to apply for the scholarship. Is there like how can we find you?
So you can find me on my socials, QUA_Phelps, PHELPS, or you can reach out to my website, themindsetshifter.org, as well as just want the number 2 inspire. And you can reach me, man. Like I said, I'm open, man. Like I'm always giving out game because I'm not selfish. I want everybody to win. So if you're interested in, like I said, in coaching and making that mindset adjustment, reach out to me. And let's start making those goals happen, man, and start crushing those goals. I always say, crush your goals. Don't you hesitate towards your dream, man.
Crush your goals.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people that, man, don't hesitate when it comes to your dreams.
Yeah.
So that's where you can reach me, man. So.
Okay, and y'all know where to find me, man. My personal Instagram is iamderek.gkt. Koncepts Talk, and then on the marketing side of things, it's Koncepts Marketing.
We got some questions.
We got another question?
Yeah. Somebody asked, do you guys give relationship advice also?
I stay away from it, bro. I stay away from relationship advice, man. It's so difficult nowadays.
Yeah. So, I try to help out my brothers when I can.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I try to, like, if I learn something in a relationship or anything like that, man, I try to make sure I can pass it on to, somebody that could use it. But I'm no expert. I'm not no relationship expert guy. So, but I do try to help out where I can,
Absolutely.
man. And I think we got some more viewers. Anybody else have any questions for me or for Derek?
Y'all got any questions here, man, before we let my guy go here? He's a mindset shifter. Basically, what he does is help people kind of navigate through those challenges that you may have arise when you're going through your journey.
Yeah.
And we all have it, man. And it's just being transparent, being open, being vulnerable to be able to ask for help. It's okay to get help, man, because if you don't have help, you ain't gonna really get too far.
Because even to this day, man, I have mentors, man. You know what I'm saying? I have mentees as well, but just somebody that can help gear me in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Making sure, because my thing is, if you want to be wise, man, try to learn from those that are doing it or those that did it before you, so you can make less mistakes. You know what I'm saying? On your journey. So I try to tell people, man, like coaching to me is a big partnership, a big friendship, man, and as well as it's great if you're trying to excel, man. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got anything up the road?
Let me see. Any more questions? I think that was it. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, man?
Okay. So if y'all don't have any questions now, man, you can, like I said, you can always find your Instagram, send you a DM, ask you a question, get a little bit more information about the programs. Vice versa here, man. I'm more so on business side of things.
Yeah.
If you have any marketing questions, you want to know how, things about branding, things about advertising, stuff like that, you can send me a message, man. I'll be definitely helpful to get you to where you want to be with the business or just to start that journey.
Oh, somebody did have a question. What do you tell someone that feels left out in the youth? If not, playing basketball, football, any type of sports, what would you tell them? So basically, I feel like the question is trying to say is, what do you tell people that feel out like they feel like they're not, making it with the football or sports and things like that? You are a college athlete or was a college athlete as well, man. So you probably could speak to your transition and how that happened as well.
Man, so I can super kind of relate to that.
Yeah.
My journey through being an athlete was super, super lucrative.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go into like my journey, man, but I can say it always comes down to you. Like other people have their own worlds, right? So because you may not feel like you're a part of that world, it's not because they don't recognize you. It's just that they have their own world, and they may be after the same thing that you're after. So for me, I understood that a long time ago, man. Like I didn't have any offers coming to high school.
Me either.
And I was in Michigan.
Yeah.
And man, so like our very last game, man, I was super emotional.
Yeah.
Really didn't know what was next
Right.
for me. Thank God I had a high school coach that kind of believed in me.
Yeah.
And he would train me throughout the summer. And I found a community college.
That's what I'm talking about.
Daytona State, man. I
Yeah.
was just like on the internet, just searching.
Yeah.
Like, I knew I wanted to come to Florida.
Right.
So I found a community college, man, and I just looked at the athletic program, seeing if they had tryouts.
Yeah.
And when they had tryouts, I booked a one-way ticket to Florida.
Yeah. Bet on yourself, man.
Bet on yourself.
That's all I'm talking about. And
I've been in Florida for 10 years now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bet on yourself, man. And I also always tell people this, right? And write this down, man. Anywhere you got it, I always tell people, what's for you will never miss you, and what miss you was never for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
One more time?
What misses you was never for you, and what missed you. I messed it all up. Hold on. I said, what's for you will never miss you, and what missed you was never for you. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that God might be pushing you to another lane. Like
Absolutely.
For me, I wanted to play sports, man. I always more thought I'd be a football player. Thought I was nice, man. You know what I'm saying? But God had other plans for me, man, and got me walking more on my purpose of motivation, man. Being an engineer, you know what I'm saying, doing my community work. So I really say that, man. That's my go-to, man. What's for you will never miss you. What misses you was never for you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because it's always, our plan is our plan. But
Yeah.
God's plan is your plan.
Yeah, last say, man. Yeah.
So like, man, God is going to put you where you need to be.
Yeah.
And if you like just reject it, everything will be off.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes back to alignment.
There you go, Gab. Yeah, somebody had repeated it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Like I said, that's what made me smile, man. That's what wakes me up to get going, man. Seeing like I'm helping someone. And like I said, I know I can't change the whole world, but if I can help one person, man, my day is fulfilled, man.
Absolutely.
So that really means a lot. So before we get out of here, do you want to give any advice or any marketing thing, man?
So marketing, like I said, man, if you have any questions for that, you can always come into my, you send us a message, Koncepts Talk. Mm-hmm. Well, that's my podcast. The marketing side is Koncepts Marketing on Instagram. My personal Instagram is iamderek.gkt. Mm-hmm. And I can go on and on about marketing and about
right.
stuff.
Reach out to my guy, man.
So what I will say to anyone listening right now is, I actually came up with this at the gym.
Yeah. Okay.
We were working out, man, and you always hear like, "Don't cheat yourself."
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, don't cheat yourself, beat yourself.
So, yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, you're not if we're doing our sets.
Yeah.
And it's 20, 15, 10. Mm-hmm. If you're doing 10, 10, 10, you're not cheating me.
You cheating yourself.
My coaches always say, if you do a suicide and you don't touch that line, you ain't cheating me.
You cheat
yourself.
You got to do extra,
Dog, don't cheat yourself, beat yourself.
Yeah.
And what I mean by beat yourself is you exceed that expectation. You got 20 sets, you're gonna do 22.
Yeah.
You know, and you're gonna feel better about that. You gotta make 100 phone calls, you make 110.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what's inevitably gonna get you to those aspirations that you have.
Yeah.
Beating yourself, doing more than what's necessary. And eventually, man, once you do that for periodically and consistently, man, it's obviously going to start to be less of a workload for you, because now you're actually walking into abundance, you're walking into fruition, you're walking into God's purpose.
Yeah.
And then, when you get into that kingdom, you get into that realm, things are super easy.
Right.
Things are super flowing for you, man. So that's what it is for me, is just don't cheat yourself, beat yourself. Yeah. And anything else as far as for business, you can always hit me up on Instagram, man. I'm into advertising, marketing, branding, things like that, man. Any other questions, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I always tell people, man, I'm going to leave you out with this, man. It's always be consistent, never complacent. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and know that you can do anything you put your mind to. Nothing could stop you at all but you. But once you fill yourself with the tools that you need and the things that you want in life, you're unstoppable, man. So don't you hesitate towards your dreams. you better than that, man. The world needs you. So stay up and continue to be blessed and make that mindset shift, man. Because with the right mindset, you can attain any goal that you set, man. So
yeah. And man, I appreciate you coming.
I appreciate that too, man.
You came a little way, man.
Yeah, I came a little way, but it was well needed, man. Well needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been talking about this for a minute, and man, being a man of my word, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that we're gonna get this done. So definitely appreciate you for me being on your platform, man. It's a wonderful platform.
Absolutely,
definitely appreciate that, man.
Absolutely, dog. And we have more to come.
Yes, sir.
Last thing I have to make sure of is what can we expect from you?
Oh yeah, man. I have, like I said, more coaching, more speaking engagements coming up.
Okay.
I have more motivational content on the way. Working on a book as well, man. Just giving up some game, giving up my journey, my story, man. So the book is on the way. Also, like I said, trying to expand and become a better me. I think that's something. Getting more tools to be able to help you guys. As far as the nonprofit goes, man, I have some scholarships on the way. Look out for that. I have some more community engagements if you guys want to help out. I have a coat drive that was going on, so shout out to everyone that was helping me with the coat drive in Newark, New Jersey. So was able to collect over 100 plus gently used, coats, hats, and all that to give back to those that don't have it at the moment right now. You know, and I said at the moment because they're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
That's not their destination. They're gonna be able to be better. So, like I said, man, it's a lot that I'm trying to do to get better. But stay tuned, man. And like I said, follow me on my socials at QUA_Phelps, PHELPS. And stay tuned for more.
Stay tuned for more, man. And again, thank you guys. We truly appreciate you all for taking the time to listen, to tune in. Again, you have any questions, send us a message, send myself a message, send my guy a message. We'll definitely be there to, get you through whatever it is that you need help with.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout. We have our next episode coming on. We have a young lady, man. She's going to be talking about mental health awareness.
That's well needed, yes. I'm tuning into that.
Super insightful, man.
Yes, sir.
So thank you again. You guys have a great day. Have a blessed weekend. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
And peace.
Peace and blessings.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
motivated.
Stay motivated.
Yes, sir.